Do you want to win the next race? Are you finishing last in your races? Are you crashing a lot? Here are 7 tips that will help you improve your racing experience and finally get your first podium or even winning your next race. Without any further ado, let's dive into the video. We have heard this phrase a lot. Practice and you will improve. While true, new racers tend to practice the wrong way. Don't drive mindlessly. Focus on improving one step at a time. All sim racers have an interesting mechanic of being able to reset your car or session as nothing happened. While a neat option, this is hurting your gains in the long term. A lot of new racers hop on track and when they make a mistake, they restart. This is bad because you will most often get stuck on one particular turn or portion of the track. When you get it right, you'll come to the next part and most probably make the same mistake. That's why it's important to try and restart as little as possible. When you do this, you'll better understand how to save your car and see your mistakes and analyze them. Practice alone can make you the best driver. You need to analyze everything you and the racers around you are doing. It's hard to read telemetry, let alone the fact that some sims don't natively support telemetry logging. Your best bet is watching a lot of replays. Analyze your replays and find mistakes or what faster racers do that you don't. Analyzing your opponents on the track also can benefit you a lot. If you see the car in front of you oversteer in certain turns, make a mental note. Use it to your advantage and plan an overtake there. It's not a secret that your mentality drastically can make or break a race. If you have the right mentality, you will perform better than the ones that don't. This applies not only during the race, but also in practice. Being calm and not letting the pressure take the better of you will make you not only more confident, but a better and faster on track. A great way to improve is to make private races with a friend, teammate or rival that is better than you. Make them chase you and see how you will react. Discuss your mistakes and improve on them and you'll get better mentally at a great pace. While going fast is the goal, sometimes going slow is more beneficial, especially when practicing. When you hop on a new track or just doing your regular practice, it's better to start out slow. It will help you learn the track or get in the rhythm more quickly. Our bodies need time to adapt to the situation. That's why it's better to start out slowly and then steadily increase your pace. Our muscle memory activates when we do repeated moves over and over again. In some cases it tends to remember bad or not well optimized moves in the process. That's why it's better to break the repetition with some slower and more laid-back laps. It can be applied in races too. When you push hard, you generate more heat to the tires and they wear out more quickly. To avoid that, the racers strategically decrease their pace to allow them to better cool off and improve tire life. Strategy is very important and there are some simple rules. How much fuel do you need to finish the race? More fuel means that the car will be heavier and that leads to precious seconds that you will lose. How much pit stops are required? If there is one mandatory stop, you can divide the fuel loaded into your car and refuel to keep the car as light as possible. What are the weather conditions? If it's static weather like in most sims, think of what type of tires will fit best. Using slicks on a rainy track is a recipe for disaster, and using intermediates on a dry track will slow you down. Sometimes you will need to adjust your strategy on the fly. The sky is the limit to the possible strategies, so carefully plan ahead of time. No matter if you have a lot of experience or just starting out, we all make this mistake. When racing with a car that you've never driven or try out a new sim, you will most likely not use the full track. This is caused by the fact that we don't have enough visual information about the car. Using all the track can improve your time drastically. This isn't a big issue if you're playing in third person. That's why I advise you to make some slow laps in third person and drive as close to the track limits as possible. After that, view the replay in first person. It will help you visualize how certain points of the interior correlate with the dimensions of the car. Last but not least, have fun. There will always be someone better than you. It's easy to pressure yourself to make fast progress and always win every race. This will make you appreciate sim racing less and eventually lead to you quitting after few races. Practice makes improvements. Take your time and enjoy the journey. Pick a challenging goals, no matter how small they are. This way you can improve more faster and easier. After all, we are people who like driving fast on tracks and compete with each other. Before I end the video, I want to mention that I'll be covering almost all points and more in greater detail in future videos. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss them.